What's good, guys? Now, I know putting LeBron in his prime is a pretty common video, but the reason I wanted to do this is because of how well AD has been playing to start the season. So far, this man had back-to-back absolutely monster 30-point performances, so I wanted to pair a prime LeBron who would kind of pair the same timetable with AD to see how unstoppable they would be. We still lose to the Mavericks by like 30 freaking points there. Luka also still does win MVP. LeBron is back on that All-NBA first team though, so that is great to see. And AD is on the All-NBA third team. LeBron and AD both make the All-Defensive first team as well, which is great to see. And we're the second seed in our conference. If we advance to the conference semifinals, we are probably going to be playing Minnesota, who they are always a tough battle in the rebuilds. Looks like they added Clint Capella as well. LeBron did average 28 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and a block, shooting 55% from the field and 44% from 3, which is crazy to think that he didn't even win MVP. His duo in AD did average 18 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks. Wow, what did he shoot from 3? 29%. That's not the best, but at least he's attempting to a game. We do have the Suns in the first round. I'm not worried about them at all. We get past them in 5 games, and the Timberwolves did get upset to the Kings. So we're actually playing De'Aaron, Malik, DeMar, Keegan, Sabonis. They added Vucevic with Keon Ellis, Kevin Huerter, Trey Lyles coming off their bench. I don't know. Who did they get rid of for Vucevic? Because their starting 5 is the exact same. They still have Huerter and Ellis. Did they get rid of Devin Carter? No. How did they get Vucevic? I don't even know, man. We're going to take this game by game just in case they upset us like they did Minnesota in the first round. And we are tied up at 2-2 here. We go down 3-2. Wow, so we actually might get upset by the Kings in the conference semifinals here. It looks like the first quarter is going to go to them by 6 points. And we're also going to lose the second. So we're probably going to get upset here in the second round, which is, it's fine. It is what it is. We still have a lot of room for improvement. And we have a Nuggets Celtics finals. Thank goodness the Timberwolves and Dallas Mavericks didn't advance, because I'm so tired of seeing them win in my rebuilds. Russell Westbrook's averaging 13, 5, 6, 2 steals and almost a block in the playoffs. So that's not too bad. That man Jokic actually just came out and said how like no one on his team can shoot. The Nuggets actually do go to become NBA champions, which that is a huge shocker. They were the 5th seed. They still came out on top. They beat the Celtics in 5 games. An absolutely stacked squad of Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Chris. They also added Chris Paul coming off their bench. Dude, how did they lose in 5 games? That's crazy. That man Jokic just backpacked. I am going to try to get LaMelo on the team. It's coming off a 27-7 season. Now, I didn't realize it, but D'Lo actually averaged 18 points, 6 assists last year, which is really good. AR had 16 and 6 as well. So both of our guards played great, but LaMelo is such an insane upgrade. I didn't think that trade was going to be enough. Neither is that. What if we get rid of all of our picks? Okay, I think we're just going to have to throw in another player. So let's put D'Lo back in here, and I would have really averaged 11 points, so he's still a great bench piece. We could try to get rid of Vanderbilt here. All right, the Charlotte Hornets do agree to our trade. I can also run Dalton off the bench this season. He didn't get any rotational minutes last year, but we do have LaMelo, AD, and LeBron who are for sure staying on the roster. Look, I don't think this is enough to get it done. I'm going to try to get both Trey and Herb Jones from the Pelicans. Yeah, I thought this trade package was awful. We actually might have to throw in Dalton here. They're still not interested, so I might just be going for one of them. Trey averaged, what, 11-5 last season with really good shooting splits. Herb Jones had 7-4, 2 steals, and a block. I want him so bad for his defense. We just, like, don't have enough right now to get him. Let's try this trade package. We get Herb Jones on the roster, which I can run him at the 2 or the 3. I don't really know yet. We're going back to this Pelicans trade. I gave Luke Kennard and Torrey Craig a contract in the free agency period, and so now we do get Trey Murphy, which he can start at the small forward position, so I'm going to keep Herb Jones at the 2. As far as our bench goes, we literally have Bronny and Dalton, so they're really going to be getting minutes this year. We can also get Christian Wood back on a 2-year minimum contract, which isn't bad, and then I'm just going to slide Spencer Dinwiddie a contract. Our bench is very questionable, but as far as the rest of the rotation, we have LaMelo, Spencer Dinwiddie, Herb Jones, Bronny James, Dalton, Trey Murphy, LeBron, Christian Wood, and AD. My main concern with this roster right now is really just improving our bench. How we're going to do that is beyond me. We don't have any future picks, not even a second rounder. Both LeBron and AD and LaMelo are taking up so much money, so we're not going to have much cap space, and that's really the only thing I want to do to this roster is to improve the bench. I like Herb Jones and Trey Murphy starting for us. I'm excited to see how they played. We do win 57 games this year, which is fantastic, but the Mavericks just won 71. LeBron is back on that All-NBA first team as Well, LaMelo does make that All-NBA third team for us. As far as the all-defensive teams go, LeBron makes the first one, AD is on the second one, and we are the third seed in our conference. Yo, hold up, who do the Kings have? Just a regular rotation, but they the second seed. All right, season stats for LeBron. He had, what, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Still did not win MVP. AD had 19-11 over a steal, 2 blocks. Trey Murphy, 11 points, 5 rebounds, a steal, 42% from the field, 37% from 3 is nice. LaMelo had 25, 5, and 8 with 2 steals. Herb Jones had 6 points, but he had 2 steals and a block, shooting, what, 35% from 3. So I like him and Trey Murphy being our starting forwards just as great role players to have. We do get past the first round, and the Kings got upset. So we're playing the 7th seeded Warriors, which this is a nice Warrior squad on the low. Their bench depth just isn't good, but I mean, I don't really have room to talk. It looks like we're getting a clean sweep here to advance to the conference finals, but we have to play a 70-win team. My gosh, man, their bench is insane too. We're gonna take this game by game. I'm not expecting us to even take like a game or two, so yeah, we're down 3-0. We do take the game 4, and then we get beat in 5 games, where we have a Mavericks Knicks finals, and the Mavericks come on top in 6 games. It was just bound to happen at some point. Low-key, I forgot how stacked this free agency class is. If I can get Trace Jackson Davis for $2 mil off the bench, that is such a steal. I might as well offer somebody else a contract. That's another $2 mil contract. Bro doesn't want to sign with us. All right, I see how it is. Norman Powell is low-key insane for some scoring off our bench, so whoa, 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 whoa. I would rather get Trace Jackson. Bro, why does it do that? I would much rather get Trace Jackson Davis. Hold up, is he still available? Oh my gosh, I might have just sold trying to get that man on the team. I don't know what overall he is either. Trace Jackson Davis would have been so much better to have. I don't think. Okay, he's still here. So real quick, let's just drop Norman Powell. Let's drop Spencer Dinwiddie. I should have probably traded them for picks. And oh my gosh, we're cooked, aren't we? We're so cooked. Where's Trace at? Can I not give him a contract now? He's like at what, 78 overall? He's in here somewhere. There he is. Oh my gosh, I sold, fellas. And then I just got rid of like 4 players for absolutely nothing. Okay, I can still get Norman Powell back on the team for what we offered him, so that's a plus. Outside of that, there's like no one here. I just gave, what, Christian Wood, Trey Lyles, and Torian Prince a minimum contract. We're getting Daron Holmes and Hunter Tyson on the team. I'm gonna throw Hunter to the small forward position, and then yo, low-key he goes up quite a bit in overall, but I am gonna trade him and probably Norman Powell, because now we have Daron Holmes, Dalton Nett, and Bronny running the shooting guard through power forward position. So we'll get rid of these guys for a better either point guard or center. Robert Williams, I don't even need to see anybody else. We now have a rotation of LaMelo, Herb Jones, Bronny James, Dalton, Trey Murphy, LeBron, Daron Holmes, Robert Williams, and AD. When I tell you our bench is just so much better now, it is insane. I actually ended up starting Dalton this season too because of how he progressed in the offseason, which means Trey Murphy's off our bench, who's a starting caliber wing, and LeBron is just playing fantastic. I feel like we have a pretty perfect rotation with AD, LaMelo, Dalton, and Herb Jones around him. We're going to be a high 60-win team. We won 68 games. Luka still wins MVP. At this point, yo, hold up. Where LeBron at, bro? Why is he all the way down here with 26, 8, 9, 2, and 1? Anyway, I was going to override it, but I guess not. We do have the Coach of the Year in JJ Redick, and we are the first seed in our conference. LaMelo Ball actually makes that All-NBA first team for us. LeBron is on the All-NBA second team, and AD does not make one. However, LeBron is on the All-Defensive first team, and AD is on the All-Defensive second team. And the Mavericks are on the other side of the bracket, so that is huge to see. LaMelo did have 26, 5, 8 assists, 2 steals. LeBron had 26 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Dalton, wow, 16 points, 4 rebounds, and he shot 38% from 3. Just a huge improvement into the starting lineup. AD only 17 points and 9 rebounds, but still had to steal 2 blocks, shot 60% from the field and 43% from 3. Arguably, this is probably his greatest shooting season of all time. My gosh, it really is for both sides. Jeez, man, I don't know what happened, but good job, AD. Herb Jones had 7 points, 2 steals, and half a block. Off our bench, Bronny, up to an 80 overall, had 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Trey Murphy had 10 points. Robert Williams had 7 and 6. Then Daron Holmes had 6, 4, and almost a steal. We do have Memphis in the first round. I'm really not worried about any of these teams until we face Dallas. We're up 3-2 here against Minnesota. We'll close the series out in 6 games, and unfortunately, the Mavericks did not get upset. They're starting Olivier Maxence and Tari Eason. I'm like not moved by this roster. Like, it's not bad. I feel like our team is way better, but I already know, like, something crazy is gonna happen. Okay, we're actually up 3-0 here. Okay, I'm not worried about anything else in this playoff series. LeBron takes Western Conference Finals MVP, averaged 28 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, a steal, and a block. Almost would have been in the 50-40-90 club if it wasn't for that free throw percentage, and it looks like we are playing Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers. Tyrese has actually been off to a horrific start to the season so far. I don't know what's going on. James Wiseman also did just get injured again. Feel bad for that man. Really never got like a proper shot in the league despite being a second pick. We are tied 1-1 here against the Pacers. We go up 2-1. We win 3 games in a row. We close the series out in 5 games. LeBron takes Finals MVP. Bro has just been on one since we put him back in his prime. Well, we started here, and he's averaged over 25 points each season, about 8 to 9 assists, 8 to 9 rebounds, over 1.5 steals, and a block each season. Shooting really well from the field and really well from 3. Honestly, bro is just unstoppable next to AD. We did pair him with Dalton Nett, Herb Jones, and LaMelo, with Rob Williams, Darren Holmes, Trey Murphy, and Bronny James coming off our bench. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all with the next video.